Hi guys, my name is Akosia Intira Auntie, but you can simply call me Shebals because now people are calling me Shebals and I think I love it. I'm here for it. So yeah, in order for it to be simple and easy for everyone, just call me Shebals, but you can as well call me Akosia. I don't mind anyway. Shebals, and I welcome you to my channel. After a long break, I know I've been serving you with some short videos and all of that, but right now I'm here for the main content. I'm here for you. Like I said, my name is Akosia Intira and you can call me Shebals. And this was my first video, my first long video for the year, right? Yes, I'm not shy about it because it's a whole lot of things ongoing, but I'm here for you. I'm here for you right now. I'm here to interact with you. I'm here to give you content. I'm here to serve you all that you need to be served. This channel is all about educating you, entertaining, and informing you, right? We are going to learn so much from lifestyle, travel, empowerment, and everything that you need to know. I'm ready to share part of my life with my subscribers and my followers, and I believe that it's going to be an interesting journey with you on board with me. So please don't go away. Make sure you stick and stay. Now let's get going because I am ready to serve you all the juice you need to serve. Today is just an introductory video. I want you to get to know who is behind this channel, what this channel is about, what you should be expecting, and how we are going to build this channel together, right? So my name is Akosia Intira Auntie. Like I said earlier on, you can call me Shebals, simply Shebals. And I welcome you to this channel where I'm going to educate, inform, and entertain you. We are talking empowerment, traveling, lifestyle. We are discussing things that will better our life and my daily life. I am ready to share with you what goes into my life. Now, my since I want you to get to know me, I want to start by sharing how I grew up with you. I grew up in a community, a small community called Achimewisa. I'm a Ghanaian. I live in Ghana, and I am from the eastern part of Ghana, Achimewisa to be precise. Now, Ewisa happened to be a small town while I was growing up. It's that kind of town that you get to know everyone. Like everybody knows everyone. It's not a big town. We lived in a place that Obia nim Obia, you know what I mean. And so you cannot really do bad things, or when you do bad things, somebody or somebody's parents or another person can go and report you. That kind of community is where I grew up from. And then I attended Ewisa Methodist Primary School, and right from my childhood till I got to primary 6, and I moved from Ewisa Methodist Primary to Hector International School in Achim Oda. I went to Hector from Junior High School 1 to Junior High School 3. I'm a Presbyterian, but growing up I was a Methodist. But Methodist and Presby no difference. But I started churching at Methodist because that is where we were schooling. But when we moved, at a point, my parents were Presbyterians, and you know, kids going to school, kids going to church at a different place, whilst parents go to church at a different place, it was not really telling well with us. And so our parents decided we all go to church together, and they moved us to Presby, and since then we've been Presbyterians. I am the third child of my parents, right? We are 2 girls and 2 boys, and I happen to be the third child and the second girl actually, right? And I grew up in Ewisa, like I said. I schooled over there and later moved to Hector International School. Over there, after completing the school I wanted, like in all honesty, the high school I wanted, I didn't get, but eventually I ended up in a very good school also, Pando Senior High School in the Volta region, and where I studied general science. I was a science student, and Pando Secondary School, by the time I moved to Anglo Senior High School, also in the Volta region. As to where I ended up in Kwando Secondary School and Ango Senior High School is another story on its own, which with time, I'm going to give you all the gist that you need to know. So I studied science from Kwando Senior High School, but with time, I moved to Anglo Senior High School as a general arts student. And so I completed with general arts. Now, growing up, I wanted to be a journalist and a lawyer by profession. And so whilst completing senior high school, I had a conversation with one of my teachers, Mr. Samwa, who was my history teacher, because I was confused as to which one to go in first. And he advised me that I should go in for the journalism communication first, because with law, you can always go back to it no matter how old you get. So I should first go to the communication school. Then later in life, I could consider going to the law school. And I think that was the best advice that he gave me, because now I look back and I know that he really did me great. I had my undergrad at Ghana Institute of Journalism, GIJ to precise, right? Over there, I majored in journalism. That was a degree, because we had diploma and then degree. I went for the degree straight. Going there too was another story, which with time I will share with you. Whilst I was in school, I went to school in in 2011, I think. So around 2012, I started with my business. I started my own online business, Urban Living Collection. Anyone who attended GIJ within that period will testify that I started my business right on campus, that my e-com business right on campus, and Urban Living really served me very well. By the time I also share how I started my first business whilst in uni and how I ran it, so that you can also pick one or two from it. And then whilst doing my business, I also got an opportunity to do an internship with GDA Concept. GDA Concept, now GDA Media Limited, with Ordinary Gifty Auntie Gifty. That is where I had my internship. So I was with her from level 100 second semester to completion. So whilst I was in uni, I was working, but at a point I was not doing internship anymore, but rather as a staff I was working. And later on I became her personal assistant whilst also in school. So before level 300 and 400, I remember so well, I was serving as her PA. It was not so easy, but I managed, because a girl needed the money to survive on campus. My father, my parents were really trying, providing for me, but I still needed extra income. So I served as a PA, working all the time. And then I remember I was also doing ushering services over there whilst I was in uni. So it was a blend of so many things, and I enjoyed every bit of it whilst in school. And I believe that is what has built me to today, or that is what has made me who I am today. Like, it's added to who I am and who I'm becoming, because it was a learning process for me. Right after my national service, I did national service with GDA as well, where I was working. I opted to do my national service there. And after national service, I was figuring out, before national service, I was thinking to figuring out what I want to do with my life. And I decided, okay, let me start my law school, because I told you already that whilst in uni, I wanted to be, when I moved from Kwando Senior High School to Anglo Senior High School, my aspirations changed, and I wanted to be a journalist and a lawyer. So I started my law program at GIMPA, right? I began my law program, my LLB at GIMPA. I did 3 years in GIMPA, okay? And with that, if you already have a first degree, you don't have to go and do 4 years, you have to do postgraduate. And so I did 3 years program LLB in GIMPA. Right after GIMPA, I went on to do my LLM. I had my LLM in energy law, policy, and practice. Yeah, I'm learned. That one you can't take it away from me, and I'm proud of it. Education is very important. With time, we are going to talk more about it. So I'm very proud of myself for going through that. I did energy law, policy, and practice. And whilst at it, I think before that, I began my MBA my MBA in marketing at UPSA, right? The first year before, because the LLM was 1 year, MBA 2 years. So I started with my MBA program, and then as time went on, I added the LLM to it. So whilst I was an MBA student, at the same time, I was an LLM student. MBA in marketing, LLM in energy law, policy, and practice. Like, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. It's one thing that I advise you: if you're not ready financially, if you're not ready emotionally, mentally, you don't go for it, because it's financially draining, mentally draining as well, because school fees, books, and the mind to sit and study, plus adding work to it, is going to drain you. So if you are not strong-headed, if you don't have the power and the will to do it, I beg, don't be like me. However, it's very important to challenge yourself and go all out of it. So I graduated the same year. When I graduated my MBA, I think ending of that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago or so, I graduated in November or December. Then the January, I had my LLM graduation as well. So I am 4 degrees hotter. 4 degrees hotter. It's not a joke. I won't lie to you. It's not a joke. Well, let me put my bragging cap on and let me brag small, because it's not a joke having your first degree, going for LLB, going for LLM, and adding MBA to it. We are not there yet, but gradually we are going. The law program is still in process, and with time, God being so good, we are going to add that to it. So I'm a full-blown young determined woman, and so you know what you are getting when you are on this channel. It's full of motivation, full of empowerment, full of urging you to go forward and fight for what you want, right? But while at it, I never forgot to just blend it with lifestyle. Like, you got to enjoy life, bit by bit, blend by blend. Like, you add it a bit, but not to do too much, because your books are also waiting for you. Enough about that. So LLM and all, I've been running my own business since level 100. I went to level 100 second semester. I started my business. With time, I worked as an intern and later became a part-time worker. But right when I left to the law school, I became a full-time entrepreneur, working for myself, running my online business, e-com, wholesale of workout machines, cookware, selling so many things. And my speaking engagement too was fetching me money, building my personal brand, doing so many things at a time. All has added building so many things at a time. And so I was getting money from here. The entrepreneurship tree is not an easy journey. Like, it's draining, right? It is draining. I won't talk much about it. We are going to dive further into it. So I did that, and I also have an NGO called YPI, Young People's Initiative, where I started back on campus, JIJ campus. And this was because where I came from, I moved straight from that place to the city. So everything was just so new for me. And I realized that there were different things in the city. I was seeing so many things that was beautiful, that was nice. Like seeing women driving, seeing women taking leadership charge, taking positions, like running companies, because in GIJ we did a lot of practicals, we visited companies with it. So I got the exposure, and where my hostel was to Ringwood Estate, like you get the exposure, you see so many different things. And so I got empowered, and I'm like, no, I have to go back to my community and motivate the other young people, other young girls behind me, tell them that there is more to life than the little circle we see in our community. So each and every one of us must strive to also get there. In that way, it eases the pressure on the people that have made it, because at the end of the day, everybody will get something to do. So we organize seminars, mentorship, educational programs, and all of it. And our flagship program, that is No Sex for PAD, we provide PAD sanitary pad for girls every 3 months, and it's been very, very, very good initiative. But the problem is the sponsorship is not coming, but we try our best. And when it's 3 months and it doesn't go, the girls will be banging your phone with calls here and there. That is another thing we are going to talk about. And I also have a Shebals Media, my media company that I'm running, an online media company I'm running with um, news updates, social media management, digital marketing, like a whole lot. And not to forget, I'm married. I'm married to a very handsome gentleman who is very caring and supportive. Yeah, so she was married, and like I said, I was raised in the Eastern region, but now I live in Accra, Ghana. Life is still unfolding, and we are still on it. We are still going, but with the little that we have learned, I believe that I cannot keep it to myself. I believe so much in sharing, so much in letting people know that they too it's possible, because probably you may not know who your story is inspiring, you may not know who you are motivating with your story. And so this channel, it's a channel that is very dear to my heart. It's something that I'll be pouring out more. Like, should I say I'll be vulnerable? I can't say that, but I'll try as much as possible to share with you things that you need to know. And so please, I will encourage you to stay with me. Let's grow together. And I will not forget my first subscribers. I will not forget the people that started with me. You know, it's so beautiful to support people, and I thank all those who have subscribed so far. As I'm doing this particular video, I think I have 56 subscribers. That is a big deal for me. 56, a whole 56 people subscribe to my channel. Like, I thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. I am grateful to you for the support, and I believe with time we are going to get to know each other. We'll learn from each other. But please don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, don't forget to turn on your notifications, so that whenever I post, you don't miss a thing. Right? Stay with me always, and make sure that you keep me in check, because it's not easy. It's not easy juggling so many things and then trying to be a content creator on YouTube. Because bro, I'm here to stay. I'm not leaving to any place. Like, so many things to talk about. So let's get started. And thank you so much. Like I said, you'll be seeing me more of it. But for now, it's your girl Akosua Intriwa, or you can call me Shebals. I say bye for now, or let's say clack it.